Hello everyone, welcome to our presentation. We are Glasgow Caledonians Enactus Society, and we're going to present to you our Homeless Compassion project, which in a few words, it aims to encourage the minds of the future to see human behind circumstance. So before we explain to you about our project, we're going to tell you a little bit about us as a society and as a group of individuals. Enactus at GCU has been a society that's been around for quite a few years. However, this year specifically, we have a whole new group of people that have come together, led by the President Lewis and Vice President Travis, which have done a lot of work to get us to the point that we are here today in our project, and to the current 23 members that we have. And if I were to describe this group from an outside perspective, I would notice first of all how much they care about the world and its people. They have a big drive and willingness to learn and to help others with an open heart. And from an inside perspective, being part of the group, the description is not as glamorous. We are young people that enjoy having fun and making friends, and essentially we enjoy being part of this society. It has a kind purpose at heart, so that's who we are.
In terms of the issue we wish to tackle, homelessness has been identified as a core area. This is something that's prevalent within the city of Glasgow and something we believe holds contemporary relevance not only as an issue itself, but a sustainable development goal too. The statistic on screen substantiates this, indicating that 6,054 homeless applications were received in the city of Glasgow, each of which a person with a family, each of which a person with a story. Data from Crisis also shows that 45% of people experiencing homelessness have been diagnosed with a mental health issue, with this rising to 8 out of 10 people for those sleeping rough. A truly harrowing statistic. As GCU students, we chose the University of the Common Good because we believe in the common good. We believe that kindness should prevail, and see working with homeless persons and helping make their lives that bit easier as an excellent way to articulate the values we hold so dear.
Even with kindness in our hearts and ambition in our heads, a project is really only as good as the research put into it. Sure, seeing homeless people on the streets struggling on the commute to university every day can be harrowing, but acting thoughtlessly may not result in any action being done at all. So when conceptualizing this project, our initial point of contact was Glasgow City Mission, a local project that had done a lot of work with the community. We sat down with Jack Gates, and he helped give us insight into the issue. And it turned out we had a lot of incorrect preconceptions, as there was already a large amount of support for the people in Glasgow, and that only 10 people were actually sleeping rough. And those people did it of their own accord, not because they couldn't receive help. So we went back to the drawing board, and we decided that stigmatization was an issue, and Jack agreed. We knew that homeless people had many, many preconceptions, and since then we've worked with amazing, fantastic organizations to hone down as well as we can. We've worked with the Chartered Institute of Fundraising to manage local government and potential high-risk issues that are naturally indicative of working with marginalized communities, and we've had the opportunity to receive direct feedback from Amazon, not to mention a lot of partners from AIG, and furthermore help from Amazon that have given us a fantastic overview of just how we could be improving. Speaking more about the issue itself, however, homeless people are often disregarded by many, or completely overlooked. At best, a lot of people look at homelessness with outright contempt, which personally we believe is absolutely ridiculous, as especially during the turbulent times of COVID, a person like you or I could go through the most harrowing financial times they've ever received and be put onto the street, and then to be ignored, at best and at very worst, be considered lazy, deviant, mischievous, or outright doing poorly on the society. We knew that we needed a change, and to address this issue, we thought very, very deeply.
Hello, my name is Jessica Michael Odobi. So, reflecting on Maslow's hierarchy of needs, physiological needs such as food and shelter are the most important, regarding the others as secondary until these needs are met. So when people are unable to meet these needs, they tend to be stigmatized. And this stigma may arise from lack of understanding, fear, or even the misleading information and misinterpretation of homelessness, even in the social media. So we hope to address this issue and shed positive light on this issue using a fictional children's storybook, which will range between 30 to 40 pages. This book will improve understanding, and also it will grow kindness. For example, the homeless people are regarded as being dirty. Being clean would pose as a struggle because basically they do not have access to facilities for bathing and many other stigma around homelessness. So we hope that this book will be able to instill the right values in children and their parents and even teachers. And in turn, we have gained a large reach and impact. Thank you.
To produce the children's book and help us achieve our desired impact, we plan to explore using Amazon's self-publishing model as a means of production, editing, and dispatch. Amazon will also act as our primary sales platform. In our character development, we also plan to engage with local primary schools in hosting a design campaign empowering the young minds of tomorrow to come up with and brainstorm characters that reflect different values. We'll then go on to scrutinise the submissions and award winning entries with a certificate or a gift voucher, as well as placement in the book. Over the past 4 months, we've built up quite a broad portfolio of observing associates, providing ongoing consultation and developmental support in all aspects of the project. Additionally, a board of advisors has and will continue to be developed throughout the process. This foundational network of support is ever increasing, and we will use this as a touchstone to help us navigate both the practical and post-completion phases of the book project, helping us deliver the most reflective and impactful children's storybook as possible.
So, being the first Enactus GCU team after the pandemic hit, we did face a number of challenges in terms of the establishment and the development of the team. So apart from getting to know each other a bit more to establish a sense of mutual trust, we also had to develop roles that matched each member's interests to ensure that the project ran smoothly, as well as recruit more members to expand our team and build a support network. Now, in relation to more practical considerations and challenges that the team has had to deal with, the team's had to think of how to develop and engage in an appropriate storyline that meets the needs of the targeted age group and conveys the desired message to the children. The design of the book and of the specific characters in the book has been another concern that has come up, and the team's had to think of innovative ways to involve external parties to assist us, such as children through the local character design competition. What is more, the teams had to consider the logistics behind the publishment of the book, especially after taking into account the available resources and time that the team has at hand. Of course, the team has also had to consider the impact that the book is going to have, as well as the best measurement tools that the team can employ to evaluate such an impact.
Our ambitions are grand in scope. By May 2023, we will publish this wonderful school-based resource to engage the new generation in a culture of kindness. As an intervention to destigmatize rough sleep. Towards this goal, we will conclude our school-based competition to design characters for our book by March this year. Having engaged them, we aim to run a kindness hashtag to involve parents and local primary schools in sharing their acts towards this goal. In addition, by publishing day, we will have exceeded our target of 100 volunteering hours with local charities supporting the homeless. We are excited. We are on this journey with Enactus. So thank you for watching and engaging with us today.